Boris. I'm a business consultant, and I'm 31 years old. And basically, like COVID-19 happened, and during the containment, I was in my living room working like crazy, and I thought like life couldn't be just this, just sitting on the sofa and working. And then I got crazy, and I took a flight ticket to Tanzania because I wanted to climb Kilimanjaro. That was my way to feel free and to be free. So basically, yeah, this is what I did. I just booked a ticket, and the thing is, when you're traveling on your own, when you're traveling to Tanzania in Africa, when you want to climb a fucking high mountain, like you want to do it in a safe way. So I went on the internet, and I found this website called Casaden. And basically, Casaden is kind of a well-known website for trekking, and they booked me Zara tours. So basically, I had the safety that things would go well because they were from France, and I could go to their office if anything would go wrong. So basically, this is what I did. But I was still super stressed because like you're still going to Africa even if you got like a nice agency. And I arrived in the airport, so it was in the Kilimanjaro airport. And first thing to be afraid of, like there is no car, because obviously there is no car at, I don't know, like 80% chances. And I saw this board, like Jeremy Belaish, one packs, and there was somebody waiting for me. So that was pretty cool. Like no, like yeah, no scare, no fear, no nothing. So I just climbed into the car, and they drove me to this nice hotel that was quite empty because of COVID-19, but it was not their fault. And basically we went to, let's say, introduce me to the crew, so my guide, the porter, the cook, and everybody else. And the thing is, like, I was kind of afraid again, because I'm kind of clumsy, because I'm not prepared, because I'm not able to get the right clothes, the right type of food in a backpack. Like, I'm not good at it. Like, I knew it, I know it, and I'm not good at it. And I also knew that I was not good with altitude, because I've been to Nepal, I've been to Peru, and like after 3,000 meters high, it's hard for me to breathe, it's hard for me to think, it's hard for me to talk. So like I wanted to have a nice experience, but like all the elements were against me. I was on my own to climb a fucking high mountain. I didn't know anybody, so I was pretty scared. And then we started. Day one, it was quite easy. Like we were walking in the rainforest, and I had Basil close to me, and I had Andrew as well, who was like, I think, a bit more powerful than him, but he's older, so maybe it's the experience, the wisdom, or whatever. And we went through this day quite easily, but that was the beginning. Then, second day, it was a bit harder, but still easy. We're walking, like nice vegetation, nice scenery. We could see what was, let's say, below the clouds. We were a bit above the clouds, so it was like some kind of an ocean of, I don't know, of sweet cream, which was pretty cool. And then went day three. And day three was not a piece of cake. It was not Raisi Sana, it was Gogo Sana. And basically, I had my shoes, and again, I'm not good at it, so I didn't buy the right shoes. My shoes, let's say, fell off. So I had like only one shoe. And I was like, okay, fuck it, it's day three. I fucked the most important part of my gear. So what would I do? And Basil told me, mate, don't worry, I will take care of this, as he took care about me getting a lamp, me getting a night, like a sleeping bag. So I was like, okay, he's taking care of this. If he says so, he will do so. That was day three. Starting to get tough because you climb around like 4,900 meters high, I think, at the highest point. And then like it's hard to breathe, and you're like my trick or my tips to climb when you can't stand altitude is to drink a lot of water. And I was out of water because I was drinking like 1 liter per hour, and I was out. So I was like trying to get along, but I was getting scared. And Basil like, okay, take this. This is some of my water. You need it more than myself, so please do so. Which was kind of cool because I was kind of afraid. And then we went down, so it was one shoe, no water. I was like, okay, this is day three, bit scared. Then day four, which was, to be honest, quite easy. We came back, altitude was good. We could play some guitar. I tried to teach Kenny some guitar chords. It was super nice, but it was not very good, to be honest. But I think he will practice a bit and become better. And that was it for day 4. And then came day 5. And day 5, like the beginning, you're walking and you don't really care because you know that what's important is what's gonna come after, at the end of day 5. So you're like chilling, thinking about yourself, about the way to perceive life, about the way Basil will have a hard time dragging you to the top, and you're like, okay, let's do this. So you come back to the camp, you chill, because you know that at 11 p.m. you will have to wake up and to go. And that's what we did. So basically, I had somebody, I think it was Kenny again, like knocking on my tent as every day, saying, hey, hello sir, sorry to disturb. This is your morning team. Like, it's not a fucking morning, it's like 11 p.m. mate. So like, yeah, this is time for you to wake up. And like, I was still in the sleeping bag, I was already cold. I had heard like the rain during the night. So the crowds, like if you're a bit into science, that was not a good sign. And I was like, okay, so that's now the moment to prove to which wood you are made of. And we started, pole pole as we said, so which means slowly. And we started. At the beginning, it was okay, in the complete like pitch dark, and you just walk. But like you don't like walk on a flat part. You like walking like this. I don't know like how is it possible to get that steep, that high, because like you got the feeling that like above you it's just the stars, like there is nothing. And you walk, and you can't see anything or anyone because it's COVID-19 and there is like 10 tourists like across the whole camps. And at one point you understand one thing, is that when Basil asked you about how many layers and jackets you had, you were like kind of confident saying, yeah, I got like one super coat like for that I used for Nepal, that was enough, like a super cool coat, like a polaire, like a super warm jacket, and some shirts. And he was like, yeah, I'm not sure it's good enough, but let's try. And I was like, this is not enough, because this was fucking cold. But like the kind of cold I have never experienced in my whole life. It was cold like through my clothes, like through my skin, through my blood. Like it was so cold that at one point I couldn't speak. Like Basil and Andrew, who was with us, was like, Jeremy, are you okay? And I was like, and like I was scared. I was like, guys, I'm sorry, like leave me alone. I will just sleep and die, and that will be it. Like I can't go anymore anywhere. And I was like seeing Basil getting anxious and looking at his jacket, like his really hot and warm jacket, and they were like, and at one point he's like, Jeremy, take it. So basically the guy gave me his jacket, which is kind of crazy because he also found me some shoes before the final climb, because I couldn't do it with my broken shoes. So he did it. And I had these nice climbing shoes, this big coat, but that was still tough because I was tired, was a bit sick with the altitude. I had something weird with my stomach because of the altitude, so it was tough. But we went through it, and Andrew was like giving me some water along the way, and they were singing, and they were saying like Hakuna Matata, and I was like, this is not my mood, I'm dying. And like we were doing it, and I was kind of how to say, not chickening out, but I was scared. I was not sure to be able to do it. And I was like, guys, is the tea break like far away from here? Are you sure it's safe? Like I was kind of being a pussy, you know. And the same mate, like, keep doing it. Like you're strong, you're Govu Kama Simba, like strong like a lion. And we made it to the tea break, which was 5,500. So you think that it's like almost the end because you go until 5,895. But like in this place, 100 meters, it's like crazy. Like you got the feeling that you like walking for hours. And I wanted to quit. Like I have to admit, like without Basil and Andrew, I would have been giving up maybe 3, 4 times. I was like, guys, I can't do it. Like I'm cold, I can't breathe, I'm tired, I can't feel my leg, I'm not sure. And they were like, mate, kubuka masimba. Like you can do it. And I was like, I hate you, but okay, let's try. And and we started again to walk with like it was like fucking stiff, you know. And at one point I was like, guys, I think this walk is endless. We are not going anywhere. I think this is a joke, like a bad one. And they're like, okay, Stella Point is next by, like 5 minutes walk. And I was like, 5 minutes? That's something I can do. We made it to Stella Point. And at that point, to be honest, like I burst into tears. Like my nerve just broke down. Like it was too intense for me. Like I wanted to give up like so many times that when I reached that point, which is like 45 minutes away from the very top, you're like, I'm doing it. Like this is the moment where it happens. Like I'm doing it. And I was crying. It was, I don't know, like it was intense. It was quite emotional. And I hugged them. Like they just wanted to bump my hand. I was like, no, come to my hand. And I was like, okay, no, we're gonna fuck this mountain up. Like that's the moment. Like where you kind of feeling aggressive, like a soldier, like a warrior. And then we started to walk, and then I thought it was a joke. Like all the top was covered by not snow but by ice.
Nice.
So you're like, I'm not doing it. I'm gonna die. Like I don't want to die on a fucking mountain in Africa during COVID-19. Like this is not the way I want to die. Like because like people would be saying like, yeah, it was kind of stupid. Like you know, you're like, and I told Basil like, mate, I think it's good. I think Stella Point is good enough. It's like I don't want to die. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. Like I think it's good enough. And I was like, mate, this is like 45 minutes away. I use a guy who's quitting 45 minutes before like the goal. And I was like, okay, you got me. So we started, but it was kind of slippery and it felt dangerous. So basically, Basil gave me like, you know, these picks you put on your shoes to make sure you don't slip. So we had one each, and like a walking stick, which was not a walking stick, which was a stick used not to die. So basically, you were planting it and trying to move, and it was a tough one. And 45 minutes, like you think it's easy and it's short, but when you are at that altitude, 45 minutes is the end of the world. And we walked slowly, pole pole, and we made it. We made it to the very top, to this place where you can get this fucking diploma. And we took the picture, and then I just wanted to jump to be back to the camp and to be able to sleep or to die under a shower, something. But that's not the way it is. So you have to get down, which was endless, like I don't know, like 3-4 hours.
3 hours.
3 hours just going down in the sand. You're tired. You don't care. You made it. So you just want to say like, guys, I did my part. No, please hold me, bring me back to the camp, and that will be it. But no. So you walk. You're kind of dizzy because of, for my part, I think a bit of altitude sickness, going down a bit too fast, and you're just tired. You're just tired because you woke up at 11 p.m. and like the morning is past, like I don't know, like 11 a.m. something.
Yeah, it was around that.
Something, and you go back to the camp. You got like a huge menu for lunch, as usual. Like every lunch, every dinner was like gallows of food. Like sometimes maybe 3 dishes in one dish, from French fries, some rice, chicken, beef, a bit of everything. And I couldn't eat. I was too sick, so I took like just like one piece or two pieces of fruit, and that was it. And then we went back to the final camp. That was a nice and easy walk. It was a bit weird because you had like some emergency beds. I don't know, for people who didn't get guides like Basil or Andrew getting them to the top. And yeah, that was the final night. I wouldn't say that there was like a feeling of accomplishment because I was too tired to feel this kind of way. But I was like, I just need to eat, to sleep, and then it will be better. I will feel better. And that's what I did, because when you've been like going until almost 6,000 meters, when you go to 3,000, there is no altitude anymore, so you can sleep easily. And that's what I did. Little breakfast. I felt very good. Zulisana, as we said. And yeah, that was the final walk, like piece of cake, just a small walk in the forest. And yeah, here I am. I got 2 diplomas. I'm not sure why, but I got 2. So I think one of them is a real one. Maybe the other is fake. But and yeah, so this is what I did. This was my trip. This was my trek, thanks to Zara tools. To be honest, that's not cheap. That's quite expensive, but it's worth it, because when you do risky stuff, you don't want to take risks. You don't want to be with a clumsy person who doesn't know the mountain, who doesn't care about you, about the client. Like, yeah, I think, to be honest, if I wouldn't go again, because that was too tough. But if I was to do it again, I would go with our tools again, because I had like all the safety I needed, all not the comfort, because like it was just sleeping in tents, but like all the available comfort I needed. And that was an amazing trip, like amazing memories, amazing views. I'm still waiting for the picture, and I will honor all my friends with it. So guys, before yeah, before I go back to France, yeah, I just want to share with you this recommendation. Go with our tools and enjoy.
Thank you.